What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction. In this we have top 10 unscripted Monty Python moments that were left in. Before we dive into this video, if you guys happen to enjoy, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button, get a video a thumbs up, and let's take a look at these moments.
Anybody else feel like a little giggle?
Love that.
When I mention my friend Giggles.
Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 unscripted Monty Python moments that were left in. For this list, we're looking at the improvised scenes or lines from Monty Python films, specials, and flying circus that made it into the final versions.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Number 10. Where are we? Monty Python Live, Mostly. The comedy troupe's final live performance, Mostly Together, in 2014, offers a few unscripted moments. The first of these is during the performance of Crunchy Frog. Mr. Milton, played by Terry Jones, describes the various disgusting confections of the Wizzo Chocolate Company.
Whipped into a fondue and garnished with mouse poo.
This causes Terry Gilliam's constable Parrot to become increasingly ill, eventually vomiting in his helmet. That's where things go off the rails.
Pop it into your mouth, stainless steel bolt, spring out, and punch straight through both cheeks. Well, where's the pleasure in...
When Gilliam breaks, Cleese quips that he'll be Constable X-Parrot, referencing the famous Dead Parrot sketch.
You'll be a Constable X-Parrot.
He then breaks himself, wondering which part they left off on. The live format leads to several of these off-the-cuff moments.
Where are we? Can you remember?
Number 9. Cracking Up. Monty Python Live, Mostly. This live show's run also featured the aforementioned Dead Parrot sketch. It's an iconic sketch, with a Mr. Praline, not Inspector, trying to return a clearly deceased bird, which he was sold recently, to a pet shop. However, Sir Michael Palin and John Cleese each do their best to make each other laugh throughout the performances. This results in both of them breaking character several times, and even forgetting lines because they're too tickled.
Where are we? You say, now that's what I call a dead parrot. Now that's what I call a dead parrot.
While the direction of the sketch may have ceased to be, we'll gladly laugh along with them until we join the choir invisible. Number 8. Lousy Song.
I absolutely love John Cleese, bro. John Cleese is absolutely one of the funniest guys. And I absolutely love so much of this stuff. It's crazy seeing him this old. It's crazy, but because I've just started reacting to a lot of his older shows. So seeing him this old is wild.
Song. Monty Python Sings Again. This previously unreleased song or sketch was completely ad-libbed.
What are you up to? Oh, just listening back to the song.
In an interview with The Guardian, Eric Idle revealed that the sketch was improvised by him and the late Graham Chapman. The pair of them talk over an orchestral ballad he'd recorded, with Chapman lambasting the song as terrible for about 2 solid minutes.
And who's the singer? It's me. It's you? Yeah.
I recommend people avoid this.
The back and forth between the two is quite funny, with Idle even thanking Chapman for his not-so-constructive criticism. They eventually decide to go and have a drink. Whether you think the song is lousy or not, the sketch is absolutely smashing.
You're saying my song is terrible? Yes, I am.
I think I'm over, it's done.
Number 7. Twirl. Monty Python's Life of Brian.
Oh, check up on our ex-leper. Did you say ex-leper?
In this biblical satire film, the titular Brian, played by Chapman, is approached by a beggar on the street. The man, played by Palin, claims to be a former leper. Jesus cured him, which the man is rather put out about. As a beggar, leprosy brought in the coin. Brian eventually pays him, though not as much as the man would like.
My livelihood's gone. Not so much as a by your leave. You're cured, mate. Bloody do-gooder. Well, why don't you go and tell him you want to be a leper again?
It's a hilarious scene, but all the dialogue was scripted.
He said, he he got mad that he was cured because leprosy was helping him get more money as a beggar. But now that he cured, the people willing to shell out a little bit less.
The improvised moment happens at the end, which Palin revealed in a Reddit AMA. As Palin is walking away, he notices some donkey droppings on the ground and does a last-minute spin to avoid them.
What Jesus said, sir.
Thankfully, it only adds to the quirkiness of the ex-leper. Number 6. The Moose. Monty Python's The Meaning of Life.
It's one of the little men from the village. How come in?
Death is part of life, and a part of the meaning of life, the film, at least. In this segment, the Grim Reaper visits a clueless dinner party. Despite all the evidence, it takes a while for them to accept that they've all kicked the bucket. Death eventually reveals the cause of their deaths, the salmon moose.
A salmon moose.
Darling, you didn't use canned salmon, did you?
I'm most dreadfully embarrassed.
While most of this scene is as scripted,
I'm most dreadfully embarrassed.
the punchline was not as originally written. So Michael Palin again delivers an apparent ad-lib as the dinner guests all depart for the afterlife.
Hey, I didn't eat the moose.
Number 5. Long
He said I didn't eat the moose. Why did?
Pause. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. The witch-burning scene from this pseudo-medieval comedy is full of hysterical and quotable lines.
Yes, I've seen this clip.
No! Yes, a bit.
But one of its unscripted moments is completely silent. An angry mob asks Sir Bedivere to burn a woman, believing she's a witch. Through terribly faulty logic, Bedivere tries to connect witches burning with them having the properties of wood. However, when he tries to nudge the crowd into sharing his conclusion, the villager played by John Cleese pauses quite a while before answering.
So, why do witches burn?
According to the commentary track for the film, Cleese took extra long that particular take. Eric Idle even tries to bite his scythe to keep from laughing.
Because they're made of wood? Good!
We can hardly blame him. You'd have to be made of wood not to laugh at the scene. Number 4. Not like the other.
I didn't even notice he had tried to bite it. I've seen that clip. I didn't notice he tried to bite his scythe. Because they're made of wood.
Monty Python's Life of Brian. Life of Brian brilliantly satirises blind faith and dogma more so than faith itself.
I don't really want to.
One of the scenes that best illustrates this is when Brian speaks to his unwanted followers outside his window. He tries to dissuade them from following him, asking that they all think for themselves, as they're all unique. However, one man pipes up and exclaims that he's not different, ironically making him seem both more and less unique than the rest of the crowd.
You're all different. Yes, we are all different. I'm not.
According to Python biographer Kim Howard Johnson's blog, this line was improvised by Terence Baylor, one of the repertory company members from the film, who suggested the line and got approval to shout it out. Quite the achievement for a non-Python. Number 3. Must Be a King. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Holy Grail really plays up the misery and squalor of medieval life. To that end, this famous scene features a dead collector, played by Eric Idle, arguing with a man played by John Cleese, who tries to pass off his still-living father as dead to get rid of him. Their mundane haggling over a man's life like it's rubbish is hilariously dark, as is the conclusion, which sees the collector club the father over the head.
I feel happy. I feel happy.
But what comes afterwards is actually an ad-lib, as revealed in the commentary track. When King Arthur comes tromping through the village, Idle remarks that he must be a king due to a lack of, let's say, feces about his person.
Who's that then? I don't know. Must be a king. Why? He hasn't got shit all over him.
Number 2. Stolen Wallet. Monty Python's Flying Circus.
And then I found my wallet had been stolen and £15 taken from it.
Sometimes simplicity leads to the greatest comedy. This short sketch sees a man played by Michael Palin approach a policeman, John Cleese. He tells the policeman that his wallet has been stolen. The officer cannot do much though, since the man didn't see anybody nearby.
Do you want to come back to my place?
Yeah, all right.
The man then asks
Yeah, right.
if the policeman wants to come back to his place, which the officer is surprisingly receptive to. According to an interview with Michael Palin by We Are Cult, the entire scene was improvised between the two of them on camera.
Oh, wow.
It may have been off the cuff, but the scene and punchline make several appearances in later Python properties, and it never gets old.
Do you want? Do you want? Do you want to come back to my place?
Number 1, God Giggles,
Oh my
Monty
God.
Python's Life of Brian.
It's impossible not to giggle, bro. It's impossible. That clip was the most hilarious. I die.
Find it. Who is able? Will I say the name? Dickus. Dickus?
Ah, yes, the famous Biggest Dickus scene. In Life of Brian, the lisping Pontius Pilate, another Michael Palin character, is incredulous that anyone could think the name Biggest Dickus would be made up. He has a friend of that name. Naturally, his gods can't keep straight faces, or dry noses, given such a ridiculous premise. Although some sources suggest the gods' actors weren't informed of the scene beforehand, according to Palin's own diary notes, he had to keep improvising during the scene to keep them laughing.
It's called Incontinentia. Incontinentia buttocks.
These ad-libs included names for Biggest Dickus' wife, as well as his final command for the guards to blow their noses and seize Brian. And we're glad he did, since these touches make the scene even funnier.
Seize him! Seize him! Blow your noses and seize him!
Do you agree with our
Blow your
picks?
noses and seize. Oh, I get it. Blow your noses and seize him. That was great clips. I haven't been the biggest fan of Monty Python, but I haven't seen all of them. I haven't seen all the clips, so maybe if I see a little bit more, I'll be more of a fan. That's all we got. Let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up. Check out the next, and I'll see y'all next time.